Well, it's that time again. The sun is coming out, the days are getting longer, it's getting warmer, all the things we want about spring, but we're also getting some allergies popping up now too, right? The pollen is coming up, the plants are starting to pop, and that brings up allergies for a lot of people. Why does that happen? It's very complicated, but the short story would be that pollen is everywhere and it gets into everybody's nose, it gets into everybody's sinus cavities, but some people's immune system recognize allergens or certain allergens as foreign invaders that need to be attacked. And so histamine starts to become produced in mass quantities inside of our body. And histamine is a chemical that helps us break down those allergens, but when produced in large amounts, it also creates other symptoms like the itchy, sneezy, scratchy, all the runny nose symptoms, the itchy eyes. Obviously those symptoms are not desirable for us to have. And so, there's a multitude of different medications out there on the market that people take every day during allergy season trying to control. And, we get these questions a lot in the office and people are looking for natural alternatives, for the more standard allergy type medications. And so what we wanted to do is just put out a list. These ingredients are all natural. Some of them are homeopathic. Some of them are vitamins, some of them are herbs. There's a multitude of different solutions. What we're looking to do is handle it from multiple directions. Number one, we can help build a barrier so that we don't get those allergens into our system as easily. Certain ingredients, particularly the ion nasal spray or something like X-Clear or some of these nasal sprays, Reboost, they have the ability to start putting up a wall, which is just going to stop the entry of some of those allergens into our system in the first place. And so those nasal sprays really work great that way. Another tool, like if we only had one tool we can use for allergies, I would say it's the neti pot. And the neti pot is, a gentle way of cleansing, literally washing your nasal passages and your sinus passages, where the allergens just sit there and just keep triggering and re-triggering the immune system over and over again. So every day, once a day or twice a day, literally rinsing the nasal passages and the sinus passages just helps to get rid of those triggers from living inside your sinus cavity. I know a lot of people don't love the neti pot and people would rather just do a little spray of something. And in some cases that does help. But doing a neti pot where you're literally tilting and just running a flow of water for a period of time, it really washes the inside of the nasal cavity. It also acts like a vacuum and starts to suck out the mucus and allergens that live in really hard to get places. And so using the neti pot the traditional way and really just giving it time to allow for the flow of the saline water to really wash those cavities out really helps to reduce allergy symptoms. And then lastly, we have a handful of different capsules and things that you could take. Some of them are vitamins, some of them are minerals, some of them are phytonutrients, but these are all natural chemicals that we can add to our diet through supplementation that all help to reduce the allergic response. At the end of the day, while histamine is responsible for a lot of the symptoms that we feel, histamine is a really important chemical. It also helps our immune system. It also helps our digestive system. It helps really build a strong stomach enzymes and stomach acid to break down our food. So we don't want to just block histamine altogether. We want to regulate histamine more efficiently. And so sometimes the medications are just a little bit too strong. And so as a result, there are side effects of the medication, like being dried out, low blood pressure, but it could also affect your digestive system. So again, this is just some alternatives. You wouldn't take all the ingredients and all the different things that we list below, but based on what sort of symptoms you have, look at the list and how it helps you, and you can kind of start to gauge which products might fit you the best. Sometimes it's a little bit of trial and error, but a lot of people will find relief pretty quickly with these ingredients and less side effects than traditional medications for allergies. So I hope that helps. And if we can reduce some symptoms, then we can get back outside and we can really enjoy the spring and summer as it comes along. So I hope this helps you, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.